I got your wall of fires loaded in my library, so.
I got your wall of fire right here.
Ooh, actually.
I fell into a burning wall of
Wall
fire.
of fire.
I said,
Down,
ow, ow,
down,
ow.
down. Flames are getting higher.
Rachel's like,
And it burns, burns. The wall of fire. The wall of fire.
"Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee."
You know, Johnny Cash is going back out on tour.
Huh? What?
He'll be coming in June.
Oh,
That's
man.
awful.
Oh, man.
So bad.
Oh, wow. I put -2 in my notes, so that's what I'm in the item itself. Like that little subject change there? Take that.
Segway.
I just don't have it in me anymore. You just took it out of me, Bill.
So, guess we'll play again next week, guys. See ya. I think I hear my mom calling.
All right. Well, we've got everyone updated. Everyone's rolling. Asta's still there, and he keeps chattering on about his desire to have you destroy the Stellar Degenerator quickly while the young one is distracted. The hundreds of ships have shown up on your radar all across the system, and almost immediately, defenses that you didn't realize the star system even had start coming to life and firing on the corpse fleet.
Ooh.
The various ships of the corpse fleet begin to disperse across the star system and launch the counterattack against the Kishiling technology, which seems to be defending itself. You think the system is buying you a little bit of time to decide what to do.
Just a little bit.
At the same time, you see... we're going to move you guys over to this one. So imagine this as the radar. So you're over here on Moon 1. Portal with Stellar Degenerator over there. And you see a lot of large corpse fleet ships, but the one that catches the most attention is the one that you immediately recognize as the notorious Black Wind Annihilator. The ship is actually it's the flagship of the entire corpse fleet. And it's a special ship because there are only actually 2 or 3 of this particular capital ship created that are in existence. The thing is several miles long. It can house and support several smaller ships and small fleets of fighters. Can carry entire contingents of ground troops and whatnot. But it is the core of the corpse fleet effort to further their goals in the Pack World Society. Of interest at this point, you see a couple small shuttles disembark from the Blackwind Annihilator, and they start heading your direction to rendezvous on Moon 1. And then several other ones disembark and head the other direction and start heading towards the Stellar Degenerator.
So I have this idea.
Oh boy.
If we fly down this trench on the back of the Annihilator and find a small exhaust port, and we fire a couple of photon torpedoes into it, I'm pretty sure we can blow the whole thing up.
You are such a nerd.
You can't hit something that small.
No, he's right. You actually can't.
So which 2 are going toward us and which 2 are going toward the Degenerator?
Oh no, those aren't the shuttles.
Oh.
Those are other large flagships that are flying alongside the Blackwind Annihilator. The shuttles are so small to not even register on this map.
Yikes.
Like the shuttles are probably half the size of the Raza itself.
Okay.
Wait a second. We show up on the map.
Because you're special. But we're not in space yet. We're still in the control center.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, yeah, I was just using that as the radar map so you guys see what's going on in the star system around you.
It's our frame of reference.
It's your frame of reference. There you go.
Okay, now I got it. We good. We good.
Guys, I think we better get back to the ship.
Is there any way to actually control the Stellar Degenerator from down here? Or do we have to be on it to control it?
That was a question that was asked before. and you did learn from Osteth that you have to actually be on the Stellar Degenerator. There's
Now, is
no,
this? Sorry, good.
for security reasons, there's no way to take control of it from here.
Now, did we open up a gate, or did we like trigger a function that's bringing it to our world? Like, can we just close the gate?
We like opened the garage door and drove it out.
Yeah, it started drifting out once the demo plane was open.
Okay.
So it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to finish coming out of the demo plane.
The toothpaste is out of the tube, man. You can't put it back in.
Yeah, that one's definitely true.
I say we get on the Raza and we haul ass to the Stellar Degenerator and try to board it and use it to destroy the corpse fleet. This is our chance. This is our chance to annihilate the entire corpse fleet.
Does the Stellar Degenerator have any defenses?
Osteth stops and it looks like he's accessing some data, and he says, well, other than it being an incredibly powerful offensive weapon, it is heavily armored. It does have some shields, but nothing aside from that. Usually when the one time we did use the weapon, we had to escort it with a fleet of our own ships to ensure its safety en route.
Best defense is a good offense. We blow all their asses out of the sky. We won't have to worry about defending ourselves from them.
Except it's like a big target gun. There's like we can't really just aim it at them.
It only has one gun.
It's the Stellar Degenerator. It is like
it is the gun.
It is the gun. It is the Star Destroyer.
So I got the impression that it was like a big ship.
It is a big ship, which is a gun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a giant gun, basically.
Well, to be more accurate, it's more like the opposite of a gun. It doesn't shoot something out. It more as it sucks things back in.
And then digests it.
Yeah, much like in Spaceballs.
It's the giant vacuum.
Suck. No, you imagine, there's some kind of beam or something just in your imaginations, like some kind of beam would shoot out and connect with the sun, and then you'd see this reverse flow of energy, and then everything would just suck right out of the sun and go into the Stellar Degenerator. Now, Osteth does comment, and he says, while we've never used the weapon on anything but a sun, I can't imagine that ship would do well against that. It wouldn't take much power at all to actually destroy that thing with the Stellar Degenerator. So if that's what you're trying to get to,
I still think we ought to take this thing for a spin.
Yeah, if that's what. Yeah, it is a ship. You can fly it around. It has shields and whatnot. It only has one weapon. It's a really badass weapon, though.
But is the weapon just straight out front? So you'd have to be perfectly aligned to
Oh yeah. You're gonna have to align the ship towards your target. Yes, just like you would. It's an arc weapon, just like you would with the Raza. You'd have to get it into the front arc, or if you want, you guys could take on the corpse fleet. You never know. That was Regality calling.
Allie apparently calling is walking away.
It's not like we can take on the corpse fleet in the Raza.
Arthur says no. The statistic, the odds that would succeed are nil. He said the only other option I see is if you wanted to go after the flagship and somehow we're able to take over that big one. You could possibly use that against the Degenerator and destroy it now and end this threat altogether.
Let's do it.
So board their ship and use it to destroy the Degenerator?
I do believe that capital ship should possess enough weaponry to destroy the weapon, and then we don't have to worry about this issue.
If we destroy the Degenerator, the corpse fleet's they're still gonna destroy us.
So we're still here, and they're all up there, closer to the Stellar Degenerator. Let's get back to our ship and get to the Stellar Degenerator as fast as we can. If we have to destroy some stuff on the way, we'll destroy some stuff on the way.
All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Unfortunately, due to my technical capabilities, I will be forced to stay here and monitor from afar.
Yeah, that's a damn shame.
I do ask a favor though. Before you go, could you please give me access to my systems again?
Yeah, we'll think about that.
Sir, you can't leave me here for an eternity with the inability to do anything.
You
I mean,
know, the funny thing is, I can.
although I think he's proven some work, we can probably give him his systems back.
Yeah, now you trust this guy.
Can
Before
he
the
provide?
fight, you wanted me to completely
I don't know.
deactivate him. Now you trust him.
No.
Can he
You don't?
provide covering fire from the defenses here somehow?
Well, if you did give me access to my systems, I could focus the firing systems of the system itself.
Of the Stellar.
No, of the planet.
Yeah, there were hidden defenses that didn't activate when the Raza came in. You imagine, because the Raza was probably too small and insignificant. But when the fleet showed up, the defense systems of the entire system just came to life and started firing.
Why
on
can't
them.
we use those?
That's another option as well. You could try and use those to get the advantage on the corpse fleet.
I like that plan. Let's just use this planet's defenses to start blasting them out of the sky.
Well, the planet is already doing that, right?
It
So
is, yes.
I think we need to get to the Stellar Degenerator, because the more time we're spending here, the more time their shuttles and their ships can get to the Stellar Degenerator.
Is there a way to make sure the planet can't shoot us?
I think at this point we're just going to have to trust the planetary defenses and Osteth.
I mean, everybody keeps talking like our main goal here should be, let's go destroy the Stellar Degenerator. But just because we go destroy the Stellar Degenerator doesn't mean the corpse fleet's going to stop trying to kill us.
I'm not saying destroy it. I'm saying we have to get to it. They are sending people to it. So it's a race. Either they get there first or we do. I vote we do.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely best that we get to it before they do, because yeah.
Ostef speaks up one last time, and he says, "If you give me control of the facility again, I can guarantee you that the system's defenses will not fire upon your ship. I will see to that." Please.
I think we need to release some Cypher, and we need to get to our ship. We're wasting time here.
So
When
I'll
he
leave
double
it to
crosses us, that's on you.
As it is, it'll take us 2 Doboshes to get to the Stellar Degenerator at this rate.
He's gonna, you know what he's gonna do. The minute we give him control of the system, he's gonna start trying to destroy the Degenerator with it.
Can he do that?
You maybe?
Yeah, maybe,
We gotta go.
probably.
Can't you put a virus in the system?
Retain
It'd
control?
take a while. We're in a hurry.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
I think
So
we have
we'll leave it at
custom-
this. It is Bill's choice because he's the one who can free him. So we'll leave it to you, Bill, to decide his fate.
I'm not gonna give him access to the system back.
Okay.
So,
All right, and the group rushes off into the jungle surrounding the control
Cypher.
facility.
We have to give him system control back.
why? So he can destroy the Degenerator? It's not gonna defend us. First thing he's gonna fire on is the Stellar Degenerator. You know it. I know it. Mike knows it.
I know nothing. I'm Jon
I
Snow
think-
in this scenario.
I think he would help us because otherwise we're taking on the entire fleet ourselves.
He doesn't care about us. He doesn't care about the fleet. All he cares about is destroying the Stellar Degenerator. And if I give him control of the system, that's what he's going to do.
Or he cares about it falling into the wrong hands, but
No, he doesn't care. He doesn't want it falling into any hands. And his solution to that is to destroy it.
let's go.
The group
Still
rushes
not
off into the jungle.
bad idea.
The decision having been made by the situation and needing to move quickly. As you go barreling off into the jungle, the rains start to fall a bit, and you get a little discombobulated, and you find Wesley disappear somewhere in the jungle. You call to him across the comms, and he says he's on his way to the Raza, and he'll rendezvous with you there. You go barreling down a path that looks very similar to the one from before, but you're not sure if you're going the right direction, or if you're not sure if you're on the right. You are going the right direction. You're not sure if you're on the same path. When threat presents itself. Hold on one second.
Dun.
Dun, dun.
Can I roll a survival to see if we are indeed on the same path?
Yes, you may. Go ahead.
Oh yeah! Step into a Slim Jim. Can't second. All right, here comes survival. Don't suck. That sucks.
Don't suck.
You are completely on the same path.
Guys, we're good.
The rain continues to pummel down, and the winds whip over you just a little bit. And I do need, as you're moving through the jungle, I will give you an opportunity for everyone to make a perception check because you're moving pretty quickly. I do want to ask: are you moving stealthily through the jungle? Or are you just trying to get to the ship as fast as possible?
Gosh.
Just getting to the ship.
Okay. So give me that perception check.
Yeah, I would totally be on the lookout. I already got whacked in this forest pretty good.
Oh, jeez. Oh, what? That's not even possible.
What?
Oh, never mind. That was your roll. I thought that was my roll. Yeah, I saw your 31. I'm like, these guys can't even roll a 31. Something's wrong. Okay, so you're barreling through the jungle, and the group that's ahead of you is actually fairly stealthy, but Cypher and Ryder do pick up the sounds of movement ahead of you in the trees.
Yeah, that was Newell, not me.
I'm sorry, Newell and Cypher.
What did we pick up?
You hear the sounds of movement in the trees ahead of you. It looks like one of the shuttles had landed somewhere, and they were heading towards the control facility, so you're intercepting each other en route. See, as you start to approach down the path, you see what look like, enlarge them just a little bit. They're corpse folk, like you remember seeing on the planet Eox, but they're wearing pretty stoutly looking plate, type armor and whatnot. They have these weird masks over their faces that seem to be circulating a greenish gas that they seem to be breathing in and out, and they're carrying some pretty nasty looking weaponry. Electricity dances back and forth across the gauntlets they're bearing on their armor.
Of course.
Of course it does.
And I need you to roll for initiative.
I remember those.
Of course you do.
Of course.
Done.
Oh, wait, there's only 5 of you, so let's do this.
Initiative.
Okay.
Awesome.
A little better.
Yes.
God, I love the roll 20 range.
Don't you?
Oh, I don't think I had my token selected.
All right, go ahead and roll yours again, then, or just drop it in.
Noob.
Be better. No, that sucks.
Better than mine.
Shoot, I didn't roll any higher than a 10 myself. All right.
Way to make us feel better.
Not.
That's not the best initiative even with that crap roll.
Yeah, somehow Drez. All right, and you rolled a 4. Wow.
Yeah.
And you're going first.
Yeah.
All right, it's all you.
20, 25.
Don't worry, guys.
Is-
Our
is
woes will
the-
be over soon.
Are all the greenery? Is that all difficult terrain?
Yes, the green stuff is difficult terrain. Where you see the darker stuff in the middle of the trees, that's actually thick trunks, so it's blocking.
Yep.
And the path itself is easily traversed.
I think. Oh, look at that! So, quick question: if I have nimble moves, which allows me to move through 20 feet of difficult terrain as if it were regular terrain, would that mean I can charge through it?
Yes.
Okay. 5, 10. Let's see. Can I get to 45? So if I got to this square here,
Mhm.
could I charge red?
Where's Red?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a straight shot, right? There's nothing in the way.
Yep.
Okay.
Just the difficult, but you've got that covered. So
Okay. So Drez heads to about here. This is as far as his normal movement gets him. Looks around, sees red, grins, draws his. Let's see, what's he going to use? He's going to draw the. Let's use the Kish axe, and raising it above his head, just lets out a battle cry and then runs up to Pone.
two pone.
And again, I do not take any penalties on this, and he doesn't get any advantages because of my soldier level.
All right, 27's a hit, a solid hit. You tear through him and double checking, and he takes all of that damage.
Nice.
Ugh! He grunts as your Kishax blades dig into his chest, and putrid flesh comes ripping and oozing out of his armor as you pull the weapon away.
Putrid.
That's nasty.
Please, sir.
Putrid.
What weapons are these guys carrying? Ooh, fun.
They are crackling electricity.
All right. He's gonna have to avoid. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, jeez, these guys are slow. Damn it. I didn't think of that. They of course put themselves in difficult terrain. All right, so he's got this long, wicked-looking rifle with this like greenish fluid in this like chamber on the backside of the rifle. You're within range, but you're going to get some cover from the tree in the middle, and he's going to fire the weapon at Drez. Not a full attack. Ooh, that's not going to be a hit. So you see a dart with this vial of greenish acid or poison just come flying out of the weapon like at bullet speed and shoot right past you and tear through the trunk of the tree right next to you. And as it penetrates the tree and rips through it, the vial itself just shatters and splatters whatever the fluid is all over, and it starts burning through the tree trunk.
Dude, dibs on that thing.
Yeah.
I just like the idea I can put something in there. And
10, 15, 20. All right, this guy, he pulls out a similar looking rifle and fires on Drez as well.
yes, chances of one surviving are good.
I think that
Oh, yeah,
33.
that'll
Yeah, so it rips into your side and like it penetrates part of your armor, and like the vial like breaks open, and some of the acid like pours in on the inside of your armor and starts burning through your flesh. It's still stamina first, of course.
Yes.
Ouch.
Was that Drez?
That was Drez.
Penetrate? Is that what he said?
Yeah, it ripped right into his armor and oozed all over the place. You can put those descriptions together as you please. Ryder.
Penetrated and oozed.
Oh boy.
It oozed. Someone needs to see a doctor.
You know, they get a shot for that.
So, true story today. One of the guys wasn't thinking about what he was saying today at work. He was trying to get a service up and running, and he kept saying he couldn't get it up. And we're like, well, they got some blue chews for that. You can take care of that. And he wasn't catching on to what we were saying. We felt like 12-year-olds all over again.
That's funny.
So are these like big tree trunks? Am I taking cover behind this, or do I need to move here? Whoops.
Yes, if you're anywhere around the lower roots coming down, you can take some cover behind that.
Okay. So I will I am going. So I will swift action to activate my haste circuits. I will move there. I am going to fire at this dude. I believe
I do want to have you guys make sure you keep track of your charges on your mods like that.
Yeah, because that's 10 rounds.
Yep. It may become important.
I kind of in my head am figuring we're heading to the ship. I'll charge him there.
True. Good point.
But anyway, so moving there, firing on this dude.
Okay. 22 against KAC is a hit.
Sweet.
Bullets rip into him, tear through his armor. You can tell their armor is partially for show, partly for defense. Because you... Oh, I'm sorry. I did miss something on them. So that first one you hit and this one take 5 less damage. I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh,
Okay.
Wait. Do both of you have fusions on your weapons?
I have a fusion.
Yes.
Okay, they take all of it then. Because it's DR5 slash magic.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that one took all 26 points. He grimaces, turns his rifle, and he looks like he's going to fire on Ryder the next chance he gets.
And I am going to use my move action to yell, "Get him!" at him. I'm going to yell, "Get him!" anyway.
On which one?
On red blue. Okay.
He's flat-footed, and "Get him!" is on him.
I didn't even see him down there. Oops.
All right. So this one peeks around the corner and levels his rifle against Switch, and he's actually going to do a double tap focus fire.
Double tap.
Double tap.
Fires his rifle. That second one's obviously a miss. Is a 33 a hit?
Just.
Okay. So yeah, that one rips into you. The acid splashes all over, and you take 20 points of damage. If you have any
Sad.
resistances, you have to be resistant to both.
Oh. Both?
Yeah, this is a case where you have to be resistant to both.
Well, that sucks.
I'm sure
Who
that's
did that?
completely accidental.
All right, next is Switch's turn. I'm sure he's going to die for that, but
Get him, Switch. Get him.
Who did that?
that was Pink.
Pink. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's see. How far is he away? And this is all difficult terrain here?
Yes.
Oh, why did you do that?
Because it's fun.
Hmm.
I had to do something to slow you down.
Three, 4, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll just move around here and... Oh, hey, found you.
Ah! My
I'll
turn's
dance
not
with
up
you. Yeah, mine neither. I'm done.
yet. Cypher. Bill?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was on mute.
Okay.
Get off mute. So I'm gonna activate my jump jets, and I'm gonna like fly up into this tree up here. Can I like jump up and get up into the branches of the tree?
Yeah. Give me.
Okay.
It's going to be a real low DC, but give me an athletics check, just to
Athletics or
or
acrobatics?
either one,
Okay.
depending on how you want to describe it.
So, yeah, so I kind of fly up there and perch myself on one of the branches of the tree,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use my new cloaking device and go and cloak myself.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is a predator coming for us?
No, for them.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and
That was awesome.
give me your stealth check.
Okay.
Oh well, I'm not sure I can beat that. And you get plus 10 to that, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So
Plus
that's
10
actually
when I use.
I can't beat that.
Yes, I believe with my cloaking field, I get a plus 10 on my stealth checks.
Yeah. So yeah, you completely go full predator, like. Just see the a light soothing or scooting around you on the sides as you disappear into the tree.
All right.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much all the actions I got, though.
Okay.
So,
All right. Red.
prepping for next turn.
All right. He had a rifle in his hand, but he has a Drez in his face now. So he drops his rifle to his side. And, actually, he doesn't need to. He's got a strap on it. So he just kind of lets go of it, and it like slings down, falls down around like along his shoulder.
Whoa,
And-
did you say he has a strap on?
Oh no. Yes.
Sorry. Couldn't
Unfortunate.
help myself.
That's what it sounded like he said.
All right. His gauntlets begin to glow, and he.
It just took a turn for the strange.
Oh no, that 20. I only rolled a 6, so that 20.
Hey, Drez, those
just-
are gonna tickle.
Just improving the content, that's all. Just improving the content.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Speaking of which, the weirder the show gets, the more viewers we start getting in Finland. I don't understand it.
Love it.
Okay. Yeah, he flails at you wildly with the gauntlets, and you easily dodge out of the way of the attacks. And you can
I'll
smell the
holler over at
ozone.
Drez and say those things tickle when they hit you.
And that they do. Newell.
Mike, I'm sorry.
I want to try my new spell.
Oh no.
All forest will burn.
Okay, which one are you? How long is it?
Try a rain of fire, the wall of fire, and it's 20 feet long per level.
So it's 200 feet long. All right, I'm just going to give you a bunch of walls. You do what you want with it.
She could go up to 200 feet. I looked at this and I'm like, this is ridiculous.
And it has a way that it burns and does damage in a way that it doesn't. So like
It burns on one side, and you
Yeah.
side, and he'll know what side. It'll be obvious when you draw it. So I'll read it just so you're aware of it. So it's an opaque. It's an immobilizing, blazing curtain of opaque, shimmering violet fire springs into existence. One side of the wall selected by you sends forth waves of heat, dealing 2d6 fire damage to creatures within 10 feet on that side, 1d6 fire damage beyond the 10 feet up to 20 feet. And
are you reading?
yeah, I'm trying to get. And What was it? So the wall deals this damage when it appears, and on each of your turns, up to, what is it? It is 1 round per level. Okay, so 10 rounds. The wall deals 5d6 fire damage to any creature passing through it.
Mm.
The wall deals double damage to undead creatures.
Oh no!
And it was the corpse fleet.
All right, there. I gave you.
It
I gave
appears-
you 100. I gave you 200 feet of firewall there. Wall of fire. Have fun. Oh, I gotta make it so you can move it.
If you evoke the wall so that it appears where creatures are, each creature takes damage as if passing through the wall.
And I
10d6.
do it in an arc, or
Yeah.
I do it.
She can do it as a ring. She can do it as.
So
Anyway, go ahead.
Fell
Make your.
into the burning ring of fire. I got rings of fire too. You want rings of fire? I got rings of fire.
Do you want it as a ring or do you want it as a?
well, I'd like to try and get the 3 guys, but see if I can miss switch.
Okay. I gave you control of those. The 200 feet of firewall there.
You have 200 feet of firewall. Does it have to be a straight line?
I think it has to be connected.
Yeah, but does it have to be
But
a
can it be an
straight?
Oh
arc?
no! You can do angles and stuff. That's fine.
Okay, so just
How do I?
I feel for you, Mike. I really do.
So to angle it, if you grab it, you'll see the little bar there. There you go. Perfect.
And you should be able to like anchor it, and
Why
then
does it want to go that way? Oh.
it's trying to it's anchoring to like perfect diagonals. Or
Yeah,
something.
if you hold Alt, it'll unanchor it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So hold Alt while you do.
you kind of place it where you want and drag it through wherever
Yep.
you want.
Yeah, if you hold Alt, it'll disconnect from the grid.
There you go. Oh, it's so nasty.
She tells me I want to do Wall of Fire, but you didn't put the description in here. I was like, okay, I'll read it to you. And I'm reading it. I'm going, oh God.
We just broke Mike's mod.
Again.
And it's up to 200 feet, so
Oh
It
yeah, so
doesn't
you can
have
use
to.
less if you want to.
yeah, she can use less.
I mean, the spell in and of itself is pretty broken, but the salt in the wound is the double damage to undead.
Yeah.
So you're just
That's just a hearty fu.
doubling it back and just like give them more
Just making
pain.
sure they're not going to come round. What? Oh, I didn't.
What?
No. I want switch on the good side.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
What switch on the good side?
But it's opaque, so we can't shoot through it or anything, right?
It's 20 feet
It's opaque.
tall.
Yeah, it's opaque. So the only drawback to this is we now can't shoot them.
They would have to come through to attack
Right.
us as well. And if she can draw that wall, and if they don't want to go through it, then we can just skip them and escape.
At 200-foot wall, now that I actually see us putting out, we could have just said we put it through all the bad guys.
And I think the
That's freaking awesome. Hold on, I gotta get
the
pictures.
direction is obvious of which way it's blazing.
Yeah. Away from switch. Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage. So that's 4d6, right? If I
It's 5d6, but it's doubled for undead. Do you double the dice or do you double just the number?
double the dice.
Okay, so you're rolling 10d6. So right here, and slash roll. Space. And then 10d6. There you go.
Wow.
Oh!
Good lord.
Holy crap!
Hey guys, I learned a new spell.
Hey, what does
Okay.
this do?
That's freaking crazy.
5, 5, 5, 6, 4,
I just
4,
wanna
4,
say-
3, 6.
I just want to say that, like, I'm over there, like, yeah, I did 22 points of damage, you know, and
I was like, I'm done with this. Let's get on the ship.
holy cow.
Oh, shoot.
I don't think Mike was prepared for that one. I
No,
wasn't.
that one
We're
hurt.
new guys. Walk out of the jungle.
Yeah, right. I gotta be honest though, when I was reading it to her, I was like, holy cow, it's 20 feet long per level. That's ridiculous.
It is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take that one in Starfinder Society.
The other option is that it's a ring that is 5 foot per 2 levels,
Mhm.
but basically at her level that just means it's 25 feet
Radius.
Wow.
which is ridiculous.
50 feet across.
Yeah.
All right, so they all suck up 47 points of damage, and they're going to take more on their turn, right?
No, it is actually on Allie's turn that they take more damage.
Okay.
Or if they walk through it.
Or if they walk through it. Okay.
But they're already through it.
They're already in it.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting, because if they walk into it again.
You know, I did delete some of these. Maybe I should bring them back. Good turn, Allie. Well played.
How much is that? That's 5 guys?
5 guys by 47
You
points of
did
damage.
Basically 250 points of damage-ish.
Wow.
All right, that's the high mark so far tonight. 250 points of damage.
Who the heck invited her?
Tonight? I think for the entire campaign.
Yeah, you might be right.
All right, that beats my 50 that I hit last time.
Yeah, I was saying
had
that's
50 plus.
235. Jeez. Now, do they get to save for half?
No.
There's no.
No.
Nope, they take it.
Dejected.
Dude.
Totally dejected. No.
If you look at the wall so it appears where the creatures are, each creature takes damage as if passing through the wall.
All right, Drez.
Nasty. Well, kind of like,
How do you follow that?
yeah, like, oh, look at this guy. I was like, dude, kind of sorry about this, but at least I'll put you out of your misery.
For the record, since we can't see their hit point bars, Mike's just like upping their hit points right now.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna whack at him with the with the Kish axe.
He's on fire currently.
Yeah.
I feel like it should only take one more hit there.
Well, I'll do full attack, and if I have to,
It might. Depends how hard he hits him.
I'm just waiting for the other guy to like 5 foot shift and for Switch to like stop him in his tracks.
Is there any debuff on Red right now? Is he flat-footed or anything?
Not the red he's on.
no, not
He's got
really.
a. Oh no.
Okay, so the 21 was actually a miss.
Oh, dang.
33 or the 26 is a hit. So he takes 33 points of damage, and he is still hanging in there.
Oh, dude, this guy's got some hit points.
Yeah, they're actually pretty tough. You put them.
200 They're not 250 points worth of damage tough, but
No, you put them all pretty close to bloodied with the one spell. Okay.
All right, that's all I got.
Good solid hit though. Green is going to get the hell out of the fire. And it's how far on the bad side does the heat damage extend?
20 feet.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
But it's lower
It gets less, but it's 20 feet.
Okay. And if he moves into any square where the firewall is, he takes the damage again?
Honestly,
Yeah.
you're ruling because it just says that the wall deals 5d6 fire damage to any creature passing through it.
I'm going to say yes, because like if you literally walk through a wall of fire, just go down the length of it, you're going to keep taking damage. So he's not going to want to do that.
Because that's 10d6 again.
Yeah, it's 10d6 again. He actually starts patting the flames out and starts crawling up the embankment here. That's all he's doing this turn. because he only has 20 feet of movement. So he's double moving and climbing up the embankment to get away from the firewall. All right. Blue. Ah, jeez. Ah. Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage again. He doesn't have a choice. He's got to get through it.
Oh.
Slash.
Oh my gosh.
Space 10d6.
What is he doing?
He said roll the damage again.
There's the only way for him to get out of it is to go through at least one more square of flame. So
That's right.
Which one is what?
That's right.
Oh man!
oh jeez. All right, he takes another 44. There's a sliver of life left in him. That's 10, 15, 20. He's getting the hell away from that. They are
Does he?
trained to fight magic users, though.
Uh-oh.
Which guy? Which
I
guy
totally
moved?
meant to climb
Oh,
a
the
tree
red
and
blue?
forgot.
Yeah, red blue moved out of.
I
the
was
one-
so excited
That's
by
the one that I
fire.
hit, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So he's
Fire.
been hit 3
Fire.
times now.
How does he know it's me? It could have been any one of these guys.
Does a 29 hit you?
A tiny little green in a pile of green. Yes.
So I do have to
It's
ask
not
this.
easy being
You take
green.
you take 20 points of damage. Is the wall of fire a concentration spell?
It sure is.
So the wall of fire is down.
Darn it.
It's all right. I think it did its job.
She doesn't get like a concentration save or
Nope,
anything.
not in Starfinder.
And right as he moved away from her turn, she goes, "Oh, I should have hid."
Well, I said I meant to climb a tree. I was just so excited by the fire.
It's a little pyromaniac.
Newell's over there like fire, fire, fire.
The fire set a blaze up, and her eyes just grew wide, and you kind of heard that same.
Fire, fire.
Yeah, there's not much left to him though.
29.
All right,
20.
Ryder, it's your turn.
My turn, huh? You took 20 points of damage.
20 points. Okay.
All right. I am going to
Why you do that? No,
try to
stop.
fire at this dude again.
Fire.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to full attack on him just to make sure.
So total 235 plus 44.
So he's flat-footed, but that's it.
Yeah. Your first attack misses, but your second attack hits, and the bullets rip through him, and he is dead. He drops.
Good. So, move action. I will yell, "Get him!" at this red dude,
Okay. Pinky's turn.
and I will swift to turn off my boots since I didn't need them.
5, 10,
Darn, I
15,
lost
20. And he fires on switch.
Good job.
Focus fire. Because he had fun with that. I missed with the first one. Does a 32 hit?
Just.
Okay. Catches you with another of the acid darts for 18 points of damage.
Dude, you don't know what you're doing. Don't piss me off.
I'm shooting you. Switch.
Oh, I forgot to take mine.
You don't realize what you just did, buddy.
Oh, damn it. I just realized what I did.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead. It's still your turn.
Let's see. I'm just going to attack the purple guy. All
Okay.
my bars are covering up his little marker.
Oh.
Forgot what color he was. Come on.
Oh, it won't let me put the. They've got the bars, so they're always on top now. 19 is going to be a miss, unfortunately.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, he's not heavily armored, but he is more armored than that. And you still have your move action.
Oh, yeah. I think I will take a guarded step to here, though.
Okay. Cypher.
All right. So, from my vantage point up in the trees, do I have line of sight on either pink or green?
Yes, you do on pink.
Okay.
The only one you don't have line of sight on is green. You can see red, purple, and pink.
Okay. Purple is the one that I don't see. Purple's the one that Switch has been
Yes.
hitting, right?
Yep.
Well, I haven't hit him yet.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I hit him.
Nice.
Yes, honey. Yes, you did.
And you would know too that that the one that red that I'm on, that he just for some reason just is easier to hit when I'm standing next to him.
Oh, okay. Well, Switch has got a couple guys coming on him, so actually I'll try to protect his flank and I'll attack pink.
Okay.
There. So I will start with a trick attack. Oop. Click the wrong button.
You're gonna hack him?
Gonna hack him. What happened? That was supposed to be a trick attack. There we go. And I will make him off target.
Okay.
Oh, good lord. Yay. The range strikes again. I'm sure they're higher than CR5.
Yeah, they are just a little bit.
So that missed. So I guess I'll miss with a laser pistol attack then.
No, this guarantees you will hit.
Nope.
I
No
was
guarantees.
wrong. My bad.
The range strikes again. And instead of moving, I can't make a stealth check with my move, correct?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can?
you get plus 10 to it.
yeah, you get a move action as with if it's an actual move, or you use it to boost up your pistol or whatever. You have a move action with your trick attack, so you can use it to
Right.
hide again if you want.
I could use it to make another stealth check?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I will make another stealth check to hide back in the trees again.
All right, and I don't think I can beat that again. All right, we've got to get you some claws for your gauntlets and and a helmet with some dreads on it. All right, Red somehow survived until his next turn. I'm actually kind of surprised. And he wails on Drez. He's thinking he's going to go down, so he's going all in. Oh, neither one of those is going to hit.
Nope.
Yeah, he's going out like a punk.
He's going out like a punk.
All right, Newell's turn.
Sorry, I was muting. I'm gonna go hide up in the tree near hold on, 10, 20, 30, 40.
Now you're gonna hide?
Well, yeah, I meant to last time. I just didn't get there. I think, is that right? 10, 20, 30. No, I think I'm back in this route here.
Remember, the green stuff all along the ground is difficult terrain.
Oh. Okay. So I go half as fast through that?
Yep.
So I'm more like where's our route? So then I'm closer 10, 20, 30, 40. I guess I'm coming over this way then because I can get further in. And I'm going to magic missile. I can't see red, right? So I could see pink.
Yeah, you can kind of see him around the edge there.
Red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
he's just
I
right on the
will
edge.
magic missile red.
Okay. I dare you to do 20 points of damage.
You can't.
It says full attack. I say no to that,
No,
right?
because you move.
Just trying to remember it right.
Yep.
No, I can't do 20 points.
Okay, so 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the missiles blast into him and kind of send him spinning, and he almost goes down to his knees, but he manages to force himself back up to his feet and hang in there. But he's not looking good. So Drez may get to enjoy the final kill.
I'm going to try and be very hidden in that route.
Okay.
All right, I see he's hanging on for dear life, so I'm just going to single attack and hopefully move at the end.
You have get him.
What's that?
You have get him.
Yes, I've got it checked. Thank you. All right, here we go. So, Kish Axe to the face.
For the win.
For the win.
That should do it.
Yep, that'll do it. He is dead. And you're free to move about as you please.
Take that. And then... so I'll move to... right there. Okay. I moved to right there.
All right. The one who clambered up the side, 5, 10, 15, 20, aims down at Switch with his long rifle. And misses horribly.
Yep.
And then it is Ryder's turn.
That's a no.
9.
9. Mighty 9.
I think I'm gonna have to activate my haste circuit. So swift action to activate the haste circuit again.
Okay.
All the green is difficult terrain. So if I move, I can get over to here. Do I have clear line of sight to purple?
Yes.
All right. So
Maybe a little bit of soft cover. So I guess actually no, not clear. It's soft cover. Light partial cover is the right term.
Because of this route, or
Yeah, because of the large roots and whatnot.
okay, so not any particular. Like if I moved over 5 more feet, it's not even clear.
If you move over there, yeah, you'd be fine.
I'll have to move. Okay, so attack him.
20 is a miss.
Oh,
There's no other bonuses on purple or anything? Oh, wait. Target's flat-footed. That's a hit.
okay.
Sorry, his AC dropped by 2, which makes his KAC a 20.
Gotcha. And then I will yell get him on purple.
Okay, and he takes 27 points of damage. Okay. He's definitely bloodied now. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. Now I have you where I want you. Oh no!
Wow.
Miss. He shoots himself in the foot. Oh, it's the gauntlet. Oh no. He's gonna hit himself in the nads.
He's dead. And can the dead have kids?
Can the dead have kids?
Oh, damn. So he kind of trips in the foliage as he's stumbling out of the edge of the forest there, the difficult terrain. And he catches himself, but like one of his arms comes up with the chest and just he electrocutes the crap out of himself. He takes those 12 points of damage, and he has a -1 penalty to all attack rolls until a successful medical check has been done to treat deadly wounds. Or he receives medical healing. All right, so he takes 12. That sucked. Here, we'll do a tally up here for you. Okay. So let me put a note, and while I put the note, Switch can start his turn.
Okay. Let's see. This is interesting. Oh, well, Pink came by. How about that? We'll swing at Pink since he decided to grow a pair and try to come down here.
Okay.
How about that?
Oh, yeah, that's going to hurt. He takes all 26 of that.
His buddy takes 6 too.
That's nasty. Quick, get out of flank! Cypher.
All right. Once again, I will try to trick attack on Pink, and I will make him off target. Well, he's already -1 to attack, so I'll go ahead and make him flat-footed.
Okay. That's good.
That should hit. And then I'll go ahead and miss with my laser pistol attack.
It's like a mantra now. And that's a hit. So he's going to take
33 points of fire damage.
Yeah, that sucks. But he is hanging in not quite a
And
one-hit point
then-
wonder.
With my move, I will go ahead and stealth again.
Okay.
Shoot. Hold on.
Got to beat a 23.
That would be a 35.
Okay. Yeah, you blow it out of the water.
All right.
I like the sound effects.
I gotta find a better one for next time. That one.
Newell.
I'm gonna climb up in that tree there
Okay.
and probably just gonna magic missile again.
Which one are you shooting at?
I can see the purple. Fine,
Yes.
then purple.
Okay.
By the way, Mike, is there any way we can put some kind of a counter or something where I can keep track? Because I do only get to use this cloaking device for like 10 rounds.
Oh, yeah, we can come up with something. That's fine. There is there a uses in the ability?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Okay. If that doesn't work, we'll come up with something.
Okay. There's a duration, and I put 10 rounds in the duration.
Okay.
But basically, I can turn it off and save some of those rounds, but then I have to give it time to recharge.
Okay. All right, your magic missiles tear around the tree like the bullets from the guns in the movie Wanted, and slam into the corpse folk marine there. They're actually not looking too good. We may want to consider surrender. Drez.
I didn't think they were looking too good after the fire erupted.
Yeah, that was a hefty start to it.
So I can take a guarded step and still full attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually,
He's flat-footed and you have get him.
yeah, on this guy here.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. So I kind of slink forward and just smile and say, "Daddy's home," and
So you know
Kish back
the target
to the
is
face.
20 KAC.
okay. So oh yeah,
Oh wow. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, that didn't you?
Yeah, the first one didn't quite kill him, but the second one finished him off. Sent that one back to the shadow plane. Damn. All right, so green. Enjoying his sniper position. Ooh, actually, yeah. He's gonna fire twice on switch. Oh, the second one hits for 19. And then it's Ryder's turn. This is not looking good.
I think I have a clear shot to him. So I will clever attack him.
That's a hit, and he is paced. All right, so you switch, Cypher, Newell, and Drez are all. Well, I guess you guys do have to get to him. He's up on the embankment. Although
how high is that?
that's it was 10 feet up. So actually, I don't think it's going to be too bad for you. All right, so switch. Let's see what you can do. Show us what you got.
What? Who had him? Just
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one of them left.
Drez and Cypher did.
You did notice after he fired on switch, he looked like he was starting to move away, like he was going to book it.
35, 40.
Like he was going to single-handedly go back to the place.
Yep. He decided the team that was going to the Stellar Degenerator had an easier job.
5, 10,
I can only get to there
15.
you have a long.
because I can't charge through difficult terrain.
Okay.
ahead.
Cypher.
Well, and he's above you too, so
Yeah.
Right.
Can I make kind of an acrobatics check to jump through the branches of the trees and move over to this side?
Yeah, absolutely.
10, 15, 20.
Oh, yeah. More than enough.
So I move over this way, and let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and
Fire your shoulder blaster at him.
what's that?
Fire your shoulder blaster at him.
Yeah, exactly. He sees a little red triangle appear on him, on his forehead. And I'm gonna go ahead and trick attack him. Make him flat-footed. Ooh, I don't know. CR6?
Nope, CR7.
Damn. Can I use that little thing to re-roll?
Yeah,
Do
go
I
for
still
it.
have that little re-roll thing?
You do? Yep.
I want to re-roll that.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
I think
And then, come on. Laser pistol, maybe? Nope. Should have saved the re-roll for the pistol. What was I thinking?
Roll 20 hates you, man.
It does. Hates me with a passion. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for giants just so I can roll real dice.
Don't forget, you've got that special artifact, you know.
I just used it
He
for
just
my
used
trick
it.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? I missed.
Yeah, my trick attack missed, so I was like, I really want, because my trick attack damage is where the damage is really at.
Yeah. Okay, Noel. Hi, I'm
Oh,
Noel.
I
I'm going
do-
to blast him.
Sorry, I do want to make another. I do want to make another stealth check
Okay.
to hide again afterwards. Stealth.
Jeez.
Oh, you got a 42.
Yeah, that's a 42.
Well, I crit my perception and still can't beat you.
I love it.
Okay, your turn, Allie. Did we lose Allie?
Oh, you're doing.
Oh, okay. Blasting him for 9 points of damage. 11 points of damage. Can't math, sorry. That's almost max damage. Just one shot.
Yeah. It was nice.
You blast him good. All right, Drez. I know you can get up that embankment.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we've got. Oops, got to move this. Okay, so 5, 10. So that's my first 5 feet of difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
15, 20. Because that's my second diagonal. So
Do you have
that's.
jump jets.
Yeah, why aren't you jump jetting?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. I already looked at it. I know what he's about to do.
It's you can only 30 feet. You can only jump jet 30 feet. So there's no way I can get there without double moving.
Don't you have a haste circuit?
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting I have a
Yeah.
haste circuit.
Your fly speed is also doubled with that.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, okay. In that case, then let me move back here, because in that case,
Hey, no takebacks. Your finger was off the piece.
oh, that's just nasty. Then I'd still have to double move because I can still only get. Oh, I can get right
Yeah.
there.
Your
Yeah.
haste circuit gives you an extra movement.
Oh, and it gives me an extra. Okay, gosh, that's just
Your
nasty.
speed, it gives you an extra movement. It's
All right.
ridiculous.
So, so Drez just kind of like steps there, like kind of does a little twitch to
It
activate.
even allows you to make julienne fries.
It will not break.
So he you see him kind of do a little twitch, and all of a sudden you see him kind of like start shake a little bit, and he gets his eyes light up and his pupils dilate a little bit, and then he just kind of whistles there, and then just activates the jump jets and just blam, boom,
I
right
was
there.
gonna say, is he using his haste circuit or did he take meth?
A little bit of both.
He's like, oh, this is gonna be fun, and then one attack with the Gish axe. Crit, come on.
Oh, that's a good hit though.
Close.
Very good.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's gonna get a chance. He's pretty sure he's not gonna be able to get away at this point because we got the predator up in the tree there, and and the Vesk down here.
The flying Vesk.
He kind of drops his rifle off, and his gauntlet charges up, and he turns and swings on you.
Come on.
Okay. Oh, I don't think that's enough.
That's gonna hit. Is that KAC?
That is Casey, yes.
Yeah, it just barely gets me.
Oh, okay. So 17 bludgeoning and sonic damage.
Oh yeah, that tickles.
I got to hit it on Andres. That was the first one of the fight, I think. Second one. Second one.
That second one, yeah. Second.
Okay. Ryder.
So
So now the game is who's going to get the final kill.
I'm gonna turn my haste circuit off with my swift action. I'm just gonna move over there with my standard basically and just yell out, "Don't let him get away! Get him, guys!" That's it. It's you guys.
Oh, okay. Switch.
Yeah, then shoot him.
I moved and moved. Like I used 2 move actions. without my haste circuit.
I do have jump jets,
Yeah, you
and I am going to kick those. I do it now. I can now. I forgot I had them. When I went up to the Vesk overplate, it gave me the extra slot that I needed to put it back on. So that's 30 feet of movement. So 10 up to get to this level. And 5, 10, 15, 20 more to get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And land. And it's payback time. Maybe.
That's a hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Can he
geez.
take 52 points of damage?
No, not right now.
You were still able to do a full attack?
Oh. Yeah, I guess not. Well, no, I guess the jump jets count as my move, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, redo that.
All right. He is flat-footed, so that's a hit. So it takes.
And it's only 19.
Yep.
Suck damage.
He's still standing. Yeah,
God, that's two
yeah,
ones.
I didn't
Two
want
ones on the damage.
Cypher.
Cypher's going to totally take him out.
Get him, Cypher.
He's got to get him on him. He gets a +1 from Drez.
Okay.
I want to use all my food.
Yeah, I guess I will. I'll start with my trick attack on him.
Oh,
Da-na-na,
you know what? I've been
Flat-footed again,
Yep.
and then try to miss with the laser pistol.
You can do it. See, I knew you could.
17 gonna hit.
So he starts with a 22. He's flat-footed. That goes down to 20. You're +1 to hit, so you're just shy, unfortunately.
Jeez.
Never fails.
Gosh, man.
Gotta love
Four.
roll 20.
4 on the die. That's just crazy.
And just because I can, because it seems to be the only thing I can succeed at.
$41.
Damn it. That was Cypher's cry of frustration that he can't hit with his pistol. All right, Newell.
Working on it. I don't think I can hit him with my.
What's the range on your pistol?
I'm going to that.
Like, it might be an extra increment. So -2 to the attack. But you're +1, and you have get him. Oh, I bet everyone's been forgetting to... No, because that's only on the resolve. Never mind.
Where does it say the range?
The range is...
Oh, 80 feet. That's too far, isn't it? He's further.
Yeah, it's 105 from your last measurement.
Grr.
But that just means that it's a increment. It's an extra increment, so you're -2.
Okay, well, I
Yeah,
guess
you can still shoot him. Yeah.
I will attempt to shoot him from far.
If you want, you're going to fire 2. You're going to be -4 for each one.
No, I don't.
Okay,
want
then no. Look at that.
That's a hit. 8 fire. He's hanging in there. Drez.
Die already, I say.
To finish him.
I left you a present.
He's going to get
Aw.
another. If you miss him, he's going to get another attack.
Yeah, seriously. Like, Ryder is there just shaking his head like, seriously, guys? I thought you had this.
Yeah.
What do you think?
There it is.
Yep, those are both hits. And he goes down.
About time, man.
You hung in there for a while, that punk.
That was funny.
Oh, that felt good. It was just so hard last time. I just wanted to get in the scrum, but yeah, you guys were just handling it, and I just kind of felt like, what's my purpose here? And so feels good to kind of feel like I can contribute again to everybody. It's really means a lot to me.
It's about time you showed up.
So, although actually, I should ask an honest question: are you going to take the time to search the bodies, or are you just going to rush onto the ship?
Well, considering we finished that shorter than we anticipated, I know Newell really wants one of those rifles, even if she can't use it.
All right, so you grab a good bit of the loot off of the Corpse Fleet Marines there.
Yeah, somebody just add all of that to the inventory. I might take some of the flash, like 3 flash grenades, though.
All right, I'll let you decide that real quick, and then you guys get back on the path towards the Raza. I do need one of you to make a survival check to finish getting you there.
What's your survival dress?
Oh dear
Oh.
God!
Never mind.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
can't shoot the broadside of a barn, but I can find my way through a jungle.
He can
All right.
get us to the barn, but he can't shoot it.
So from Cypher's vantage point up in the tree, he realizes you realize you're slightly heading the wrong direction, and you manage to get the group back on track. But what you also notice from your position up in the tree is you spot the way back to the Raza, but you also spot where the Corpse Fleet ship had landed as well, not too far away.
You know, if we fly
were
one
in
of
a
their
corpse-
ships,
I was just gonna say, if we were in a corpse fleet ship, we could fly straight to the Stellar Degenerator without being attacked.
many boffins died to bring us this information.
Wouldn't they know that ship was supposed to be down here?
Why do you always gotta piss on our ideas, man?
I'm just saying. I'm trying to think this through.
Why do you always gotta be a negative Nancy?
Is it on the way to our ship? I mean, we could check it out and see if it was, a little better equipped, or
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
it's
our,
definitely on the way to your ship.
we have our cloaky thing, don't we? Do we want to?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We can be invisible, which we can't be with their ship.
Flash
So.
grenade 2.
If only
All right, never mind. It was an idea.
showed up tonight, we could have
Okay.
taken 2 ships.
So the
People showed up tonight.
That's true.
two.
We could fly and have that ship like chasing us, and then we could have 2 ships.
Pilot it and then just fly it into some other ship.
Wow, remote piloting it now.
I don't know what's possible. I'm just asking.
well, you have a chance to look because the Corpse folk ship is on the way to the Raza. So you make your way through the jungle using the new path that Cypher's picked out. And after 10-15 minutes, you find yourself coming into a very small clearing that's been blasted away. It's definitely not a natural clearing. And this Corpse Fleet shuttle is just sitting in the middle of it. It's still powered up, but the gang ramps are down. There don't seem to be anyone defending the ship at all. There's no guards or anything.
Do we want to see if we can something with it?
Yeah, let's check it out really quick.
Okay. So you make your way up the gangplank, and this is the first time you've ever seen a Corpse Fleet ship up close. And you realize something pretty unique about it that you hadn't seen from afar. Usually you were blowing them away whenever you ran into them, with the Raza and destroying them. But as you get into the ship, you realize these ships have a unique feature in that they're completely open to the atmosphere around them. Like there's no cockpit on hull cockpit or anything like that. So like a pilot sitting in the pilot seat would be completely exposed to the elements of space flying around in this vehicle, which doesn't surprise you too much considering who's actually piloting the vehicles. The Corpse Fleet are immune to the effects of the void of space, so they wouldn't actually need life support systems flying around the galaxy. The only and I use the term loosely, living thing you find on the ship is when you come to the where the pilot sits. You see what looks like a zombie, and its arms and legs are they're kind of shriveled up, like vestigial remains of arms and legs, and it looks like part of the brain case has been pulled away from the zombie, and partially cybernetic and necrograph systems have been injected into the brain, and you see these wiring coming down from the ceiling of the shuttle and plugging directly into the zombie's brain. Its eyes are closed. I'm sorry, his eyes are not closed, and they seem to be twittering back and forth, almost like they're looking at something. But it does not seem to respond to your presence.
Huh.
So, Cypher, you want to see what you can hack?
Sure.
Yeah.
See if I can crack their primitive technology.
You know, I could sit here and pilot this thing and nothing special. I don't need an atmosphere.
If you want to
I mean, I
pilot
can
it-
life bubble all of us if we want to pilot this thing.
Oh, God.
Just saying.
What would it take for me to hack into their systems there? Just a computer's check?
Yep. Give me a computer check.
I can help if it helps.
I can help if it helps.
Watch it try to possess you or something.
So it's actually not quite as primitive as you thought it was. These are more advanced systems than what you encountered on Eox. Almost like what was on the planet was like a pale shadow of the more advanced technology used by the fleet. However, with Newell's assistance, because you only failed by one, she actually bumps you up. So your check is a success. But you're only able to unlock a single crew roll, and you get to pick which crew roll you unlock. You can make more checks to unlock other crew rolls.
Okay. Now, does it matter that I am also a speed hacker, so I hack things twice as fast as, like, if it took time to hack things?
Oh yeah, you're ripping through this. You're just tearing through
Yeah.
the code as fast as possible.
Okay.
So you're not going to lose much time at all doing this.
Okay. So another computer's check to. So I'll unlock the. So when you say unlock a role, as far as like pilot,
Yep.
captain,
Yep.
Science officer.
all
Yes.
that kind of stuff.
So you've got one
So-
unlocked, and it can be whichever one you want.
So obviously we'll need to unlock pilot, or there's no way we can fly this thing.
Well,
Okay.
can we assess the ship and see if it's worth taking over our ship, or do we want to just try and see if we can remote it and it could be some use to us?
You do think if you can get complete control of the ship, you would be able to remote it from the Raza.
So do we want to try and sneak in on this thing? Do we want to go stay with our ship? Maybe we could stealth our ship and follow this thing?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to have two ships, especially if we get in a fight. That's twice as many weapons.
Especially if Mike is actually
If we have enough people to do all the jobs, because somebody has to pilot it and somebody has to shoot it, and there's all
Well-
those roles.
Switch and I can pilot.
I can pilot. Not as well, but I can.
I can captain. Like a mofo.
Can you shoot? Can you operate the guns?
Anybody can do the guns, right?
Anyone can.
one person
My
can fly.
piloting is not high.
Yeah, it's just
What's
a shuttle.
that?
One person can fly and do everything. They just have to.
If
You
we
guys have,
remote it, though.
What kind of weapons?
Why?
When I hacked into the system, could I tell what kind of weapons this craft has?
if you take control of the gunner, you can find out.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay, you got control of the gunner. Let me flip to that page real quick. I probably should have just
Can
done
my
that.
text just add to, or can I help speed things up? Or what's the quickest way to do this?
You can assist if you want to.
Can she
do your
work
own
on
check.
separate systems?
Yep.
Like
That's-
I work on gunner, she works on science officer or something?
Yep. Yeah, you can do
Can we
that.
do it that way?
Yeah, you can do that.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you work on unlocking other things?
How many rolls do you want me to make?
Well, there's only the 5 rolls and you just unlocked 2 of them. There's only 3 left. So.
Actually, we unlocked 3.
Oh, you unlocked 3. So you've got pilot and gunner. And which one did you just unlock with that 40?
Science, because I like science.
All right. So science is wide open. Okay. So as you only got the 2 systems left, which are engineer and captain. And you're only going to get 1 attempt on this, so that's a success. And you have 1 attempt less. So
I'll
which one?
take 10, which gives me a 30.
You succeed.
Look at
You
that.
have complete control of the ship, and you can pilot remotely or pass control over to whoever you want. The shuttle is actually a Barrow Dirge Singer, which is a small light freighter, and I'm going to have to create a character sheet for it because I didn't anticipate you'd be doing this.
Surprise, surprise.
So it sounds like it's a small, light ship. I don't think we should stay on it. I mean, it seems like it would be worth it to be able to fly it into something if we need to. But we could probably...
We could create a distraction with it. We could crash it into their capital ship.
Yeah.
We could kamikaze it into the main reactor core of their capital ship.
Yeah, totally use it as a distraction and cloak us and...
All right. The name of the ship is the Blackwind Sepulcher. How's that pronounced? Sepulcher?
It's a reaver ship.
Sepulcher?
Sepulcher?
Sepulcher? I don't know.
Sepulcher.
The name of the ship is the USS Minnow.
Okay, it is only a tier 2. It's a small light freighter. Get the... It is a Barrow Dirge Singer. All right, drift engine on it is a small engine. It has a drift rating of 1. AC is 16. So we do this.
Honestly, at this point, I don't think we really even care about how good this ship is. I think we just crash it into their capital ship.
Yeah.
Okay. It is still okay. The guns on it are just like a small coil gun, a gyro laser. These are pretty low-end weapons. But if you want to use it like a bludgeoning weapon, then I don't have to worry about that. So I can just do that.
Pretty much what the plan is. Remote pilot it and...
Okay.
Run it into something.
And kamikaze it into their capital ship. What was the name of that thing? The Interceptor or something?
The
Or whoever-
Blackwind Annihilator.
Annihilator. The Blackwind Annihilator. I think we just kamikaze it right into the bridge of the Blackwind Annihilator.
Yep. Concur.
Make it so. Okay.
Send those undead bastards a little present. Newell, can you wrap a bow on the front of this thing?
Maybe a nice fire bow.
Little tag that says "From the Starfinders with love."
I can tie a bow out of intestines or something.
Perfect.
Just set it on
I
fire.
like your style.
They might actually
No
like
fire.
that.
Yeah, true.
They'd be like, "Oh, it's so cute. What did they do?"
All right. So you've got control of it, and you can you finish the trek back to the Raza. So just to make sure we're clear, no one's actually going to be on the shuttle, right? The Corpse Folk shuttle. Just double checking. Okay.
No.
All right. And you quickly make it back to the Raza safely, and you begin to exit the atmosphere. The entire star system is filled with the blaster fire coming from the various defense systems. Most of them are like energy based, like cannon weaponry coming from the other moons, and occasionally you see what look like these large, like these pulses, like a single beam of energy with these rings of energy around them. And the sensors on the Raza actually tell you that they're gravitational pulses that are being fired at the larger ships. This is the shuttle that you took control of right there. Oh. Did I put you guys on this map? I did. Okay. It starts off here with you coming off the moon, and you guys are aboard the Raza. And now let's have some fun.
All right. So, of course, the first thing we do is cloak.
I was hoping you'd forget that.
No.
All right, so what this really becomes is a game of subterfuge, because you guys are going to go incognito, and you're just going to fly the shuttle across. Now, of course, with you guys having control. Make sure I gave you. Yep.
So yeah, we gotta. What was that? There's a movie somewhere where they're like, fly nonchalantly or something like that. How do you fly nonchalantly?
I don't know. Fly casual.
Fly casual. Fly casual.
All right.
But don't look like you're trying to stay.
This is where Mike
Keep your
regrets
distance.
us and our role-playing abilities.
What's that?
This is where Mike regrets that he plays along with our role-playing. And goes, why the hell did I give him a cloak?
What movie was that from? Fly casual.
It's
Return of the Jedi.
It's Star Wars Jedi.
Oh,
Keep
that's
your
right,
distance, Chewie, but don't look like you're keeping your distance.
Yeah, that's right.
Fly casual.
Fly casual. That's right.
That's so funny.
All right, so you've got control of the Black Wind Sepulchre.
Okay. So we're going to fly casual towards the
Sepulchre.
the starship, towards the
Sepulchre.
main ship.
Sepulchre.
Okay, Sepulchre. I just had
Sepulchre.
Googled Sepulchre. I had Googled teach me how to say it. All
Now
right.
I can pronounce the band name right too.
All right, so actually, I'm going to have you give me a bluff check. So, what route are you going to take? So, these would not respond like they would as if the Raza came off the planet and started flying out. You guys are cloaked. Actually, move you back.
Let me ask this: do we know what part of that capital ship? Can we discern what part of that capital ship is the bridge?
That's a good question. Go ahead and give me a culture check. And if you have the pilot background, your DC is going to be 5 lower for this.
Okay. I do not have the pilot background, but I will make a culture check.
Yeah,
Everybody looking at the ship.
I can help you. Or not.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you don't make it, then Switch would be the best guy to roll it, because he is a pilot. So the DC is lower for him. But a 37 is going to be enough. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, even though you already know that Corpse Fleet ships are built completely different and whatnot, in the center there, at the base
Okay.
of, what is that, like almost like the mast-like bony section coming out of the top,
Right. That's the bridge.
that is the bridge.
Okay. So, so I want to fly, back towards the capital ship there, but not like directly at the bridge. I'm
Okay.
gonna kind of fly, kind of make a pass around it, permission to do a flyby.
Negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is
The
full.
pattern is full.
Um,
Thank you for.
go ahead and give me a bluff check.
Okay.
Oh, you already gave me the bluff check. Never mind.
I did.
Someone give me a bluff check.
I
Oh,
did.
Ryder did. Okay,
I was
yeah.
like, if you're bluffing, I'll bluff them.
My bluff's not
Oh, okay.
terrible.
So this,
but-
to frame it properly, this is not like a bluff like talking bluff. This is a bluff so that like your flying patterns don't look
Right.
suspicious kind
This
of thing.
This is me like whispering over his shoulder, like, okay, now casually go to the left. Okay, now veer right. Okay, we want to take this nice and steady.
He's captaining.
Slow down, not so fast.
Don't get too anxious. Chill out. We want to make this look good.
But don't look like you're keeping your
Okay,
distance.
dip the nose a little bit. Now raise it.
All right. So yeah, you bring the ship around, and you catch a hail across the comms, and it's like Blackwind Sepulchre, you're back early. Have the Starfinders been dealt with?
I'm gonna use my voice modulator to like mimic what we heard their voices and grunting like, and be like, "Did we deal with them? You mock us."
You watch yourself, TK421. You're already on the list right now for your attitude.
Sorry, sir. I just thought that was obvious.
All right. Well, board and reprovision. We'll be sending you out. We're getting ready to send another group of shuttles down to those moons to try and take out those cannons.
Excellent.
So can I, as we're flying around it and kind of doing our pass around it, can I see where their weapons are, so that as I fly towards the bridge, I can sort of try to avoid, get within their gun, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, like if you fly over the gun doesn't have the arc to move up. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I don't think we have to worry about it. As long as they buy our bluff, it's literally going to take one move action difference between the bay versus the...
Yeah, but they can try to shoot it. If they realize that we're coming straight for the bridge, they can try to shoot us down before we
your
get to the
bluff.
bridge.
You're kind of swinging
That's what I'm
out
saying.
like you're going to go one way and then...
Like it's one move action between the difference in distance. There we go. The difference in distance between the bay where we would load, like dock, versus the bridge.
Plus, so what if they shoot you? Unless they can disintegrate you, it's still going into the bridge.
No, they
Just
shoot
on
me
fire
and
this time.
disable the.
Well, let me give you a little more info. As you get close enough to the ship, you immediately realize there is nothing like this in the galaxy. There is no arc in which a gun is not facing. So
Okay.
you realize it's going to be your bluff's going to have to work, and the size of these weapons. You realize if they do fire on the shuttle, there's not going to be a shuttle left.
Oh, it
And-
will disintegrate them.
And honestly, like I feel like we should be. Can we, Mike? Do we know a general layout of it? Yes, he looked for the bridge, but frankly, even if we crash into the bridge, they're used to open space. Like, can we hit their engines? Like, can we disable their engines by crashing into their
What
engines?
do we know of the ship? Where's the best place to disable it?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what can we bluff from the ship?
Well, mostly what the approach you were taking is that you were going to bluff like you were coming back in to dock with the shuttle. Now, if you veer off and hit something, going from the bridge to the docking bays, not too far at all. Getting around to the back of it to run into the engines, that might be a little more difficult. They're going to pick up. You're not going to have much time at all before they realize, and they may easily get a shot off on you. Before
Taking out the bridge, yeah, it won't necessarily kill anybody because they can survive in space, but it could take out their controls.
Okay.
I mean,
What do we know of their ship? Would hitting the bridge do much damage?
I think, like he said, it at least takes out the command center.
So they might have trouble controlling the ship, using their weapon systems, what
Like,
have you.
Think about it like this: like if we take out the bridge, then the captain, the number one officer, the security officer,
They
like
just
all those people that are on the Star Trek
disc from
are dead, or at least floating in space, because they have to try and get back.
And the reality is this is just a distraction.
yeah.
I mean, we're cloaked. We're headed for the degenerator. This is just to keep them busy while we get on the degenerator.
So, and keep in mind scale too. So the largest ship any of you have ever seen, like in the fleet around Absalom Station, is a colossal size capital ship. They created a new size category for this ship when they wrote it. It is a super colossal ship. It's the only one of its kind. So
It's double secret colossal.
you can hit where the bridge is going to be, But also remember, the bridge is freaking huge for the several thousand people crew that keep this thing flying along. So distraction is definitely what you're going for. You're not necessarily completely taking out the command unit kind of thing.
So it's just bug in the face, basically.
Yeah, now it could be a pretty nasty bug depending on how well you do on your piloting check to crash into it. But
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
But your bluff is good, so they don't realize what you're doing, and you bring the ship around and gun the thrusters and send it careening towards the command deck. Go ahead and give me a pilot check for your ram.
Hold
Okay.
it.
Everybody
Hold
has
it.
Hold it.
all the pilots. Pilot together.
Full thrusters now.
Are we all piloting?
No.
No, it's a one pilot kind of thing.
Oh.
But 33 is more than enough.
No,
Dear Lord.
Oh yeah, I just fired one of the guns there just to see what so you can see what kind of damage it does.
90 damage.
Dear God.
God.
Yeah, it does 2d6 times 10 damage is what it does.
Oof.
Oh God.
It can do up to 120 points of damage with a single hit of the mass driver. This is my favorite one.
God. No wonder why you wanted me to check the
Obviously, you guys didn't go the attack route, so that one's... Oh, that's not my favorite one, actually.
I was gonna say, is that why you wanted me to check the hull points? You're like, yeah, I could destroy them in one shot.
Yeah, that one's 96 times 10 points of damage. The Ultra Plasma Cannon.
Oh. Holy crap.
maybe we should have flown it into that.
Isn't that what we?
No, that's their gun.
Oh,
We
you
flew
meant
to
fly it into the
bridge.
gun, yeah.
Just saying.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Yes, I'm just reaffirming what Bill was leaning towards earlier. You're going to need something like the Stellar Degenerator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we like the plan of sneaking past them anyway.
Yeah, and the stealth, the cloaking system allows you to do that. So yeah, the shuttle goes careening, tears right into the command deck, and you see this massive explosion and a huge chunk of the command deck just, the bone structure to it just like shatters apart, and you see like undead bodies go flying out into space around the vehicle.
Don't fight the clown.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Look at that big explosion over there.
You imagine now you've lost your comm connection because the shuttle's incinerated in the explosion, and but you imagine right about now there's a lot of red alarms going off on the Annihilator.
Red alert! Woo! Red alert! Woo!
The ships start flying around and doing patterns, and you pick up the distinct signal that they're running heavy sensor scans over the area around them.
Uh-oh.
So let's avoid them.
Okay.
Quickly.
Let's take a wide berth around what they're doing there.
Yeah, I was
Are
like,
we moving us? Are we moving?
aren't we like at the Stellar Degenerator by now?
All right.
Yeah, that's true. While we were piloting that thing remotely, Switch was piloting us towards the Stellar Degenerator.
Yep. So I do need Switch to give me one piloting check to try to avoid the sensor scans.
Dun, dun,
I can't
dun.
help you because I was trying to help Cypher
on.
with his
Come on,
bluffing.
roll 20. Don't let me down.
I can support.
That's not bad.
Oh,
It's a skill check. It doesn't matter.
I know.
It was support.
It does bring him down though, but you still succeeded. So 25 was beat the DC.
A 19 isn't an assist?
It's a 1 on the die.
It's a one on
Yeah,
the
but it's
so-
a skill check.
Yeah, but it's a skill
Oh.
check. A
True.
1's not an automatic fail on a skill check.
It is in my world.
It
But
is when you screw up my mod.
You want to firewall me?
300 points of damage.
And the Raza closes in
Bitches.
on the Stellar Degenerator.
Dun, dun, dun.
So as you get close to the canonical shape of it, you only have to do a quick flyby before you're able to pick out the and with Newill's knowledge of Kishiling technology, you pick out where the landing bay is. As you're doing the flyby, you also find the small section that looked like you'd seen it on the scanners before, but now you're actually seeing it up in close in person. You can see where whatever the drift malfunction was that caused the drift rock to be shorn off the side of the ship. You actually see the small chunk along the larger back section of it there.
Oh, nice.
So it won't work without that piece.
Uh-oh.
Don't know. You'll find out.
We go to fire it, and
Oh, damn, the firing pin was in the drift rock back at the Epsilon station.
damn it!
Son of a.
You do pick out there's several hangar bays you can land in. There is a little bit of damage to the ship, so you may be able to enter from one of the sides there. But you pretty much, no one sees you, so no one's chasing you. So you have your pick of how you want to enter the Stellar Degenerator. Oh, I'm sorry. I misspoke. There is a single docking bay on it. Sorry. Or you can try and enter through one of the damaged parts. Or even from the hallways that would have gone off through the drift rock. What would have been connected if the drift rock was actually here. There's also some holes or some hallways that lead into that as well.
Any thoughts?
I think we're better off parking inside.
And then maybe trying to secure it or something.
Okay. Do I hear consensus?
Yeah, I mean, Switch is piloting. He's in control of where we're going.
Okay. So you head to the one hangar bay, and you dock along the outside of it. As you get close to it, you do actually see some movement on the inside.
Oh, are those things there still?
Quick computer scan to see
Somebody's
if we
home.
detect life forms.
Well, you don't pick up life forms. You pick up some unlife forms. It looks like four small fighters had flown in. Oh, actually, I need to move you over.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, that almost Battlestar Galactica. Those are almost Vipers. I like me some Vipers.
Just open fire.
So somebody beat us here. Yeah, exactly. Just start shooting into the landing bay. Whoa, we're small compared to them.
Sorry.
Their eyes is only as big as they are, the people.
Oh, where's my other one at? I used to have the one.
A wall of fire around the ship.
There we go. That's the one I want. Okay. All right. You come in and dock along the side. You probably fly in like this, and you immediately realize there's going to be some trouble because you see corpse folk in their fighters. Now their fighters are powered down. All but one of them. The three on the right have no power signature. They're powered down. The one on the left actually is powered up. And I need you to roll for initiative in 2 weeks.
Oh.